Welcome back, MVP road car family. Today we're diving into one of the most anticipated performance cars of the upcoming year, the 2026 Ford Mustang GT. This isn't just another refresh. This is Ford tightening the screws on an icon, sharpening its edges, and giving the muscle car world a reason to sit up again. Over the next several minutes, we're going to walk through the exterior, the interior, the performance, and the expected pricing in a smooth flowing narrative with no interruptions. So you can drop this straight into your video and let your viewers experience the Mustang as if they were standing right next to you. The moment you first see the 2026 Mustang GT, the car hits you with a presence that's both familiar and new. The silhouette still screams Mustang with that long, powerful hood and short fastback style rear. But every line looks cleaner and more intentional. Ford didn't try to reinvent the shape, they refined it. The front end is more angular, with thinner LED headlights that almost look like they're squinting, giving the GT a focused, aggressive stare. The grille is slightly wider and lower than the previous model, emphasizing stability and attitude. Even the air intakes have been sculpted to appear functional and purposeful rather than decorative, helping the car feel more rooted and serious. Walk around the side and you immediately notice the stance. The 2026 GT sits a bit wider and a touch lower, giving it that crouched, ready-to-pounce look even before you fire up the engine. The side profile showcases a more pronounced shoulder line that runs cleanly from the front fender all the way to the rear. It's the kind of line that catches light beautifully during a sunset or under street lamps. The wheels come in several new designs, ranging from sporty 18-inch sets to more performance-oriented 20-inch options with lightweight alloys. You'll also notice the functional vents behind the front, wheels, and subtle sculpting along the doors that adds both aerodynamics and attitude. At the back, things get even more dramatic. The iconic tri-bar taillights return, but now with a sharper 3D effect that makes them pop at night. They glow deeper, more saturated reds that instantly tell you this is a Mustang, even before the rest of the car comes into view. A new rear diffuser blends more seamlessly with the bumper, channeling airflow cleanly underneath the car. Quad exhaust tips sit boldly on each corner, and depending on the trim or performance package you choose, the tips range from polished metal to darkened performance finishes. The whole rear design communicates a sense of width and power, like the car is ready to launch forward at any moment. But the transformation doesn't stop outside. Open the door and the interior reminds you that this is a modern driver's machine just as much as it is a muscle car. Ford has redesigned the cabin to make it feel more immersive, wrapping the driver in a cockpit that blends analog emotion with digital intelligence. One of the first things you'll notice is the massive curved digital display that stretches from behind the steering wheel into the center of the dashboard. The graphics are crisp, smooth, and customizable. You can choose classic Mustang-style gauges, modern minimalism, or performance layouts that highlight RPM, gear selection, temperatures, timers, and more. The steering wheel feels more substantial this time around, with better grip texture and simplified controls that let you adjust screens and settings without thinking twice. The tactile feedback feels premium, and the flat bottom design gives the car that perfect blend of sportiness and comfort. The seats are another highlight. In the base GT, you get supportive cloth or leather-trimmed sports seats, but with the performance package or premium trim, you can upgrade to bolstered leather or Alcantara seating with heating, cooling, and even memory functions. These seats hug you in corners without feeling overly tight, making both everyday commutes and spirited drives genuinely enjoyable. Material quality throughout the cabin has stepped up noticeably. Softer touch surfaces, stitched panels, and brushed metal accents make everything feel more expensive than the Mustang's price tag suggests. Even the center console has been redesigned with better storage, a more ergonomic gear selector, and wireless charging that actually holds your phone securely in place instead of letting it slide around. Ambient lighting allows you to personalize the atmosphere, glowing through the door panels and footwells in dozens of colors. Ford's latest infotainment system integrates smoothly with wireless, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto, and the sound system, especially the optional B&O, premium audio, brings clear highs and deep lows that fill the cabin without distortion. Over-the-air updates keep the software fresh, meaning your car gets better over time. Even the voice assistant feels more responsive, handling navigation, climate, and media adjustments more naturally. It's a driver-focused environment, but one that doesn't ignore comfort or modern convenience. Now, the heart of any Mustang review has to be performance. And the 2026 Mustang GT brings a refined but still ferocious version of the legendary 5.2-liter Coyote V8. For this generation, Ford has tuned the engine to deliver power in a way that feels both smooth and explosive. Horsepower is expected to land in the upper 400s, flirting with the 500 horsepower line, and torque delivery feels immediate and full across the rev range. Whether you're pulling away from a light or pushing the throttle on an empty stretch of road, the GT responds with authority. Transmission options remain enthusiast-friendly. With a 6-speed manual or an updated 10-speed automatic, the manual feels mechanical, precise, and satisfying. Each shift gives you that classic muscle car engagement. The automatic has been recalibrated to shift more quickly and intelligently, especially during spirited driving. It learns your driving style and reacts with crisp upshifts and rev-matched downshifts when you want them. The suspension has been one of the biggest improvements. With refined dampers and optional Magna-Ride adaptive suspension, the Mustang feels more balanced and composed than previous generations. Cornering is tighter, body roll is reduced, and the steering feels more connected. Feedback through the wheel is clearer, letting you sense road texture and grip in a way that inspires confidence. Braking performance has also improved, especially with available Brembo upgrades that offer consistent stopping power even under repeated hard use. And then there's the sound, the glorious, unmistakable V8 soundtrack that separates the Mustang from nearly everything else on the road. The 2026 GT features an updated active exhaust system that offers multiple modes. Quiet mode keeps things neighbor-friendly during early morning starts, while sport and track modes open up the valves and deliver pure muscle car thunder. It's deep, throaty, emotional, and satisfying in a way that only a naturally aspirated V8 can be. Finally, let's talk pricing. While exact figures may vary depending on region and options, the 2026 Mustang GT is expected to start in the mid-$40,000 range, an impressive entry point considering the performance and technology you're getting. Fully loaded models with premium trims, performance packages, upgraded wheels, and Magna-Ride suspension will likely land in the low to mid-$50,000s, even at the high end. The Mustang GT remains one of the best values in performance driving, offering the emotion, power, and heritage of a true American sports car without breaking into unreachable price territory. The 2026 Ford Mustang GT is the evolution of a legend, familiar enough to honor its roots but modern enough to thrive in the world of digital performance. It's emotional, powerful, stylish, and surprisingly refined. Whether you're a longtime Mustang fan or someone looking for your first true performance machine, this car delivers an experience that's hard to match. If you enjoyed this deep dive review, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and tell me in the comments which Mustang generation has been your favorite so far. Until next time, MVP Road Car family, keep driving, keep exploring, and keep chasing that perfect road.